Hey, bro, just kidding. Brandon's not here. Now, he did say he didn't want me to do a video without him, but I'm going behind his back, so... Because I like doing videos, so don't tell him! Don't tell him I made this video, okay? Don't tell him! Got it? Okay. I mean, you can't. He doesn't have an email or anything, so... You can't tell him anyway. I graduated in 2020 from high school, so there's an interesting thing. Let's see. Sometimes what I do on my computer is that I put Once Upon a Time posters of each season, including Once Upon a Time Wonderland, because I hate odd numbers. Remember that. I hate odd numbers. So, if they have 7 seasons of Once Upon a Time, I need to add something else in. 8 seasons. So, Once Upon a Time Wonderland. Anyway, I put 4 posters, and I always decorate the background of my laptop that way, but yeah. You can see, if you look up, that poster up there, we have Regina, Hook, Emma, Henry, Rumple, Belle, Charming, Snow White. I should get a new poster with the season 7 characters. Maybe I'll do that. I'm saving money for the season 7 DVDs. I told you that. I might make a video about that in August. Oh, by the way, when I went to see Incredibles last Tuesday, I missed the Braves. Just a silly note. Yeah. Wreck-It Ralph 2 is coming up. I should have mentioned that. I'm interested in Wreck-It Ralph 2 and all the Disney princesses. Robert's already made a video about that, so go to his channel and see those princess videos. I don't really want to talk about them. I don't have any opinions yet. I gotta see the movie before I decide if I like the princesses or not. Because I don't really know. I'll cover half of my mouth. And make sure I'm not moving my head. I'm looking at the camera. Yeah. My whole family went to go see a play. I just didn't want to go. Yeah. I like writing. I've been working on a Once Upon a Time script, so for those who are watching this, either if you are watching this, Robert, I am making a Once Upon a Time script. If I can get the rights and get it published, it may become a play. I want to turn this into a play, so I'm combining season 1 and 6 together, and this is for all the Once Upon a Time viewers out there. I'm combining seasons 1 through 6 together. Just 1 and 6. I won't put 2 and 5 in there, or 3 or 4. But yeah, I'm making a Once Upon a Time script, so I'm a writer. I'm good at acting. I do plays. I told you that. In fact, I'll come back to that in just a minute. When I was in 6th grade, I used to be a good substitute for my teacher, so I was a good substitute, so I'm a good teacher. Back when I was little, I loved VCR so much. I wanted to invent more VCR, so Inventor was one of them. But I decided to put that out of my career list. So now we're down to acting, writing, and teaching. Those are the 3 careers I want, so when I grow up. So there's that. Let's go to plays. The first play I have done, I want to be able to be on television and TV. So if I can get an acting career, that would be awesome. And you guys, not only you'll see me on a YouTube channel, but maybe in a few years you might see me on TV. And you can put your thoughts in the comments below if you'd like me as a good actor. Maybe if Robert still does videos, or Theorizer, or Wassel videos, or do they do theories on me? That'd be awesome. I told you if they did another Once Upon a Time show, I would be Lightning Mills. And his brother. About the plays I've been in. I started when I was 12 years old. I was in Up With Kids. First play I ever done was Frostbite. I was Griff, Cliff, the troll. It's kind of like Frozen. But Up With Kids is a kind of a made-up play where it's a year thing where you make up a play and then we perform it. Only one night, though. But I was Gru. It also combines Disney movies, so it was Gru combined with Frozen, kind of. I was Gru. I was a troll from Frozen named Griff, whatever. Oh, by the way, about a quick note about Once Upon a Time. I memorized all the titles of each season. Every single episode title. And I know what happened on every single episode. And I know every mid-season finale, what episode they are and everything. And I know everything, how long each episode is. Yeah, I'm good with Once Upon a Time, by the way. But back to the play things. I was in Frostbite, Cliff, Gru, and a Snowflake. And then my next play was, well, I missed tryouts, but it was a school play, and I was in musical theater. But I missed tryouts, so technically I didn't get a lead, but I was in the ensemble. And yeah, it was Once on This Island. What's another play I did? Sorry, not putting my hands in my mouth. It's no track. I did like 12 plays, I think. I can't keep track. I'll tell you my whole history. I'm telling you it right now. So Frostbite, Once on This Island. Oh, I did a Broadway review. I was in a Broadway review. We did multiple songs. I don't remember how many, but I remember having one line in there, and there was 4 ensemble numbers. I didn't want to do a solo one back then. I was barely into theater, so yeah, I was in the ensemble. 4 numbers. I was also in Beauty and the Beast, and I was the baker. Had like a little few lines at the beginning of the show. So, Beauty and the Beast. Then I was in Music Man, and I was a salesman. I had all my lines were at the beginning, though. In every play I done, I tried really hard, but not really got a main lead. Only a few parts or nothing. So, and then I was in James and the Giant Peach. Oh, I was in it twice. But the first time I did James and the Giant Peach, I was Buzz, and I was James's father. So if parents didn't always die in movies, I could have been a main character. But yeah. I was also in Annie, Man 1. There was only like 2 lines in there. By the way, when I mention each play and each part, I was also in the ensemble in all my plays. And every single play I was in the ensemble, but with only a little part, so that was disappointing. But subscribe in the comments below if you believe I could get a main lead if I continue doing theater. So, I am. I'll tell you my next play in a minute when we get to it. But after I did James and the Giant Peach, we were going to do a Disney Broadway review. In fact, one of our songs was Be Our Guest, and I was asked to choreograph it. But then the Broadway review got canceled. It was a waste of time. But then I did Lion King. I was an elephant, no lines. And every time when I mentioned a part, I was also in the ensemble. You should know that. Then after that, I did try out for another Beauty and the Beast play at a different community theater, but couldn't do it because I was in a school play, Mary Poppins, and it was conflicting a lot. I was Northbrook. I had 8 lines and a solo. That was the best character I ever done, you know? And then Frostbite was my second, because in Frostbite, I actually had like 30 lines or something. But that was my first play, and it was made up. So, yeah. But, yeah. But I think Frostbite was, well, I wouldn't say that's my best, but second best according to Mary Poppins. But Mary Poppins was really good. One of these times you might see me grow a beard. I already shaved, so you don't see it. But if I start growing a beard, I'll try to shave it before you even see it start. What's another play I done? Last one I mentioned was Lion King. No. Oh, it was Mary Poppins. After that, after I did Mary Poppins, I wasn't in productions that high school year. So, fortunately, the only one I could do was Mary Poppins. That was open into the whole school. I couldn't do Footloose or Much Ado About Nothing, but I was in James and the Giant Peach at Clearfield City, and in this one I was a cop, and I had like 2-3 lines. And then I wasn't in Footloose, but I was ushering. And I was in a 1-act play called The Brothers Grimm, and I was a doctor and a dirt mansion. So that had a few lines. I'd say that's in my top 5 best plays ever. I directed a scene called Back to the Past, and I was the main character in it, but it was a sketch comedy where we do funny scenes and stuff, and so my scene was only 3 minutes, so even if it was a main character, I was only in it for 3 minutes. Everyone was. So, oh well, that's okay. I was in theater competitions this past year, so that's why I said that. We did a musical review, another musical review where we could pick any song we want, and I wanted to be in more than one song, but fortunately that couldn't happen. We did one ensemble number at the end, and it's We Are Found, so leave your thoughts in the comments below if you ever heard that song. It's good. I was in Hakuna Matata, and I was Timon. If this was Lion King, that would count as the lead, but oh well. And then I was just recently in Seussical. That was the last play I done. If you could keep track of that whole list, I've been in more than at least 10 plays, so... Yeah, in Seussical, I was the Grinch, and I had one line, but even though that didn't have the most lines, it may have not been the top 5 out of the most lines, but it was really good. Like, the best diction, the best projection. It was the best play I ever done out of those categories. And my next play I'm going to do is Hunchback. I still didn't get into productions this school year, so sorry about that. But the fall play is always open to everyone. So I'm in Hunchback. I'm in the ensemble. However, Clearfield City is doing Little Mermaid. However, last year when they did Beauty and the Beast, it did conflict with Mary Poppins, but Little Mermaid doesn't. Not with the performances. They moved it from November to October. So when I did Mary Poppins in November, Hunchback will be in November. But not... What is it? Not Little Mermaid. That's in October. Okay? But the only thing that I might see a conflict with is Saturday rehearsal. So I have to check my schedule. But if I can do it, I did 3 plays before. Back when I told you... Oh, I didn't even mention this, but I was also in Cinderella. I was a footman. But during that year, during Cinderella, I was also in Annie and James the Giant Peach at the time. I had a school... all of my James the Giant Peach were during school hours. And then after school, I would do Cinderella. And then at night, I would do Annie. So that's crazy. I'm never home until like 10 o'clock at night. But like doing two or 3 plays at once is fine, just as long as there's no conflictions. So if I can do it, I'll be doing Little Mermaid and Hunchback. If not, I'm sticking to Hunchback, but that will be in November and October. If you live in Clearfield, you can come see it at Clearfield High. But those are the plays I've been in. You could leave your thoughts in the comments below if you think I would be a good actor someday. The writers, I know the writers of Once Upon a Time. They're Edward Kitsis and Adam Horace. It'd be fun to work with them sometime and make a huge cast family. I made a lot of theater families in the past, and it's really huge. I would like to be part of a cast of a TV show and maybe do movies, not just television, too. Robert Williams was the actor who played in Flubber. So if you've seen Flubber, the movie, you can put that in the comments below. But Robert Williams, here's a fact. He's been in 50 movies and 36 TV shows. And so I really love, I really like that idea. My goal is to be in that many shows at least. 36 TV shows and 50 movies. Maybe not to be starring in all of them, but hopefully some of them. Would I be a good starring role in any TV show? Or guest starring? Just kidding. I guess. Let me try doing a Regina voice. Sorry I'm late. My lightning powers! Because I'm Lightning Mills, right? I got that from Lightning McQueen. I stole that. It's funny. My last video was 15 minutes, and I was not expecting this video to be 15 minutes. Probably like 5 and 6. My idea of making videos is that if they're long, not a lot of viewers will tune in. Because I don't know if I'm that much of a good guy to talk to, but, like, if you like me, good. If you watch my videos all the way through, tell me in the comments below, okay? Now, I told you so many things. Now, I kept track of all the things I told you on the last video, but since I couldn't keep track this time, so I'm not going to repeat those again. But whatever I said in this video to put in the comments below, please put in the comments below. This one's also going to be a 15-minute video, so sorry about that. It's going to be the same as last time. One of these times, I will try to make shorter videos. If I do longer videos, that's fine. Live stream videos will have to be longer, because I might be doing live streams sometime. I don't know yet. We'll decide. I might do some this summer, maybe in July or August. But it'd be like 30 to 40 minutes. And now that I have a new YouTube channel and a new laptop, I can't wait to email Robert in the next live streams they do, or Theorizer, or Watso Videos, or the Carlin Brothers. But Anyway, this video is going to be a little bit longer than the other one, but just a few seconds. Anyway, just subscribe and give me a thumbs up, I guess. Alright, I'm going to end this video, so at 15 minutes and 15 seconds. So, have a good day. Bye.